What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm Jules. Thanks for coming back for another weekly update. Uh, they they've gotten very regular lately. I really do enjoy the fact that I've moved them back to Thursdays. I think that it just works better for me for the weekend. Um, it just has potential to be a lot more consistent when I record them like Wednesday night and release them on Thursday midday. It just works really well. And it also allows me the freedom, the opportunity to do something else that I can release over the weekend, like I did last week when I did my first Stitch with Me that I have done in months. Maybe, oh, definitely over a year, right? Probably been a year and a half, maybe? I don't remember. It's been quite a long time. So I stitched on, what did I stitch on? The thing I stitched on, I don't have it. Hold on, time out. Okay, I'm back. The thing I stitched on for my Stitch with Me was the mini Panda. I just liked it. I just really wanted to kind of see what it looked like as a mini. And I only got so far. And actually, to be perfectly honest, I've probably done another 30 or 40 stitches since then. So I think I only got like 50 stitches done in the Stitch with Me, talking a lot like I normally do. But it was a solid hour long, and it was fun, and it was chill. And so I definitely want to do it again. I'll probably record. I think I'll probably record on Friday this time, and taking the day off. Gonna have a 3-day weekend. Got some stuff to do, but 3 days would be fantastic to kind of rest the old body and feel better about that. So the plan is to do another Stitch with Me and see how far along we get. I'm not sure if we'll do that one or if I'll stitch on Little Lone Samurai here, which I kind of hit up against it. And all I've done is just a little stitching on the edges, so you probably can't even tell. It's little pink accents here and there. I thought that I did not have enough of the orange red floss color, and I was wrong. Actually, I do. So I'm gonna be able to kind of finish that. I don't think I'm gonna need any more floss for that. I have to look like I'm sitting so low. Let me sit up and see. Yeah, so I got that going on. I have been making some new designs this week, but I haven't published anything that I haven't shown you guys already, I don't believe. This past week was a lot of trial and error and looking at some different things, and I hope that I can get more of that up on the stitchingjulesdesign.com. You can get that up there. But one of the things about 3 nights ago that I came up with, and I'm a little hesitant to show you guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you because it's like yet, I have my crazy big Mondo gigantic monochromes. And for the record, if you have purchased the old Firehouse monochrome that I have that is really, really big, I actually just redid it. I came across the original source material, kind of worked it a little bit, and actually cut it down by about 30% on overall size, half the stitches. I don't know how that worked out like that, but it's half this. It was like 40,000 stitches before. Now it's like 22,000, and it actually looks better. Don't ask me how that worked out. It just must be literally like 2 years of just design experience and working with the programs that I work with, and just now my technique is just better. So it makes me wonder if I couldn't go back and do, like these guys, or although I gotta say I love these guys, I don't think I would change them at this point. And so but I don't know, we'll see. But I was pretty pleased with that, so that will go up on the site because it's pretty much done. I should have it up there, and then maybe I'll revisit like Gothic House and see if I can do that one. We'll see, but as I was retooling some things and looking at some different ideas, One of the things that I wanted to do to maybe kind of jumpstart the store, because it's gotten a little stagnant lately, and the popularity hasn't been there, and it's a reflection of my inability to kind of maintain a consistent presence on social media and advertising and everything like that. So I need to be way better at doing those things. And I'll get there. But I think also that part of me wants to try out some of these tiny little things that people are doing, like really, really little bitty baby things, and see if can I do it just as well? Can I do it better? Can I do things that people aren't doing? That's the key, I think. And along those lines, can I do something that could help the physical stores that I want to, get business with? So I have had a handful of interesting ideas, specifically about Colorado, where I live. And so I want to show you guys one of the things that I've been working on this week, because I actually have been stitching. Just have been stitching on the things that you would have expected me to stitch on. So here we go. So it's what it is. It's basically the Colorado state flag. And believe it or not, this is as wide as it's going to be, and this is as tall as it's going to be. This is literally like tiny little itty bitty little pattern. And when the yellow gets in there, it'll just be that much more, you'll be able to go, oh, that's what it is. But I'm about almost 60% of the way through stitching it, and it's looking good so far. It's coming out the way that I hoped it would, and it's been a fun stitch. And so I've got, like I said, I've got some other ideas, but I want to get truly get some models stitched up before I present it to anyone. And if these look good, if these go over better than some of my other minis, which aren't really minis, I know, then we'll see about pushing forward with that. And it was that thought that doing these teeny little ones that may be something else I could get into, which is ironic considering how big of patterns that people associate me with. And to, if I were to come out with like a series of teeny little things. And so, but we'll see. I did register for the North meets South, man, I'm not going to say this right, Needlework. Like, it's not a convention, Needlework Expo, Needlework Show. It's going to be held next August, and just outside of DC, I think. Maryland or Virginia? I think it's Virginia. And so, I thought it's a new show. It's being co-hosted by the lovely ladies who run Barefoot Needle Art, Amory, you know who I'm talking about, Amy and Memory, and then some folks up in Massachusetts that have a store that I'm not familiar with, but they hadn't had too many people sign up as of yet. It is really early, but I thought, it's a totally new crowd that probably doesn't know me at all, and I signed up, and then I kind of hemmed and hawed about putting the deposit down, which I'm sure they didn't really appreciate very much. And then when this whole like mini design thing kind of popped up and I started working on it, I was like, all right, this maybe this is how the masses are introduced to my stuff. And we'll see. I think it's important to just kind of keep refining, keep adding, keep learning. And I'm not going to stop doing the monochrome, certainly not, because I still have all these ideas and patterns that I need to do. But on top of that, like I just want to try a lot of different things and just kind of see what, you just keep throwing things out there and just see what sticks. And so, anyway, that's my 2 cents. If you guys have any suggestions on things that might make for good little patterns, teeny, like I want to say this is like, wait, I can look at it and tell. It's like 30 by like 25 maybe. It's really small. So, all right, so there's those two. So I got that done. So I stabbed myself really good in the middle finger last night. I did not think it was possible, but I was using one of these tapestry needles, and I I must have just caught it just right as I was trying to push it through this Ada, and it just pushed back into. I mean, it was the end where the eye is, pushed right into my finger, and it's a little swollen and sensitive today. Hurts. So anyway, so it's a little difficult to sew because apparently I use that finger to push the needle in and out, which I need to maybe not do that. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, so yeah, so I got that. Otherwise, I feel physically, I'm feeling pretty good. I got a little bit of news today that I'm pretty happy about, and I'm feeling optimistic, and I'm feeling a little bit more energized in the recent times. And I just went through a weekend where I saw two of my best friends for over the last 20 years or so. Two of my closest friends, well, technically three, a whole family, and then another friend. Let's just say that that I hadn't seen in some time. One friend that actually lives kind of close, I hadn't seen in months, and then a family that I had not seen as a whole in a couple of years, I think. And they're pretty much like my family. I'm sort of an extended person in that family, and oh, it was so good to see everybody. It really was. It was kind of an emotional release in a lot of ways in both conversations that I had, um, both on Friday night and on Saturday. And apparently I needed it. I didn't realize I needed it, but apparently I needed it. And so it's allowed me to kind of, I don't know, free my mind, free your mind. Um, I don't know. It's just been it's been eye opening in a sense, heart opening, spirit opening. It's allowed me to find this shirt. You guys remember this shirt? Long time ago. I've had this shirt for a couple of years since I've dropped all the weight. I dropped like 25 pounds working where I work now in such a physical job. I calculated the other day that I probably burned maybe 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day, I think. I think so. And so I probably do really well. I'd probably lose another 20 if I just didn't eat McDonald's. But gosh darn it, that McDonald's app is really handy, and I don't like it. So, oh well. Um, what else is going on? That's about it. I think that's about it. Yeah, so I just want to sit and design and work on patterns for a very long time. I've been up way too late. When I get on a design thing that I've been on the last couple of nights, I think Monday night I was up till like 11:30. Oh, that was when this one came along, and then a few others came along at the same time. I'm already starting to get sleepy. And then last night I was like, I'm going to bed at 8:30, and it was like 10. Because yeah, I got distracted. So I'm just gonna work on these things. I really just think that, I don't know, things come to you when they're supposed to come to you. Does that make sense, guys? It's like, I don't know. You can just force a situation, and it just doesn't want to, just nothing works, and then all of a sudden everything just kind of like do this. Look, oh, what is that? Kind of thing. So I don't know. I don't know. Um, we finally got all the repairs done on the house. I haven't talked about this too much, but we had a really bad hailstorm in May that required us to get a new roof, new painting, and it took a long time to get everything kind of organized. Things were just really slow in that regard, and everything got done, finished up at the beginning of this week, and people are really liking the changes to the house out front. And so they're actually, we've had a greenhouse for a long time, not for a long time, for a few years, and it was kind of a John Deere green, which personally I liked a lot. I thought it was just, nowadays everybody's houses are all like not pastel, but muted colors, the muted blues, muted um, greens and grays, and every house is like a version of gray. And it's just, we don't even live in a neighborhood with an HOA, so we could do anything we wanted. And we picked the green, and it didn't look great because it had like a reddish roof that I'd had for like 20 years. And so with this roof redo, because of the hail, we put like more of a slate, like kind of a dark gray, black almost um, roof. And pow, man, things are looking good now. And I personally think that we have the nicest looking house in the neighborhood, which I know surprises me too. So, all right. So, all right. So, yeah. So, I'll see you guys if you want to stop by the Stitch. Well, you can't stop by the Stitch with me. I'm still not doing live videos at this point. Um, just mostly because I don't even think I can promise you exactly when I would be available to sit down and have a conversation. But it's all good. It's all good. Oh yeah, and I finally figured out how to. So anyway, so let's just say that there's a lot of confusion and difficulties between YouTube and my Shopify website and even Etsy to some extent. I'm gonna start yawning. I'm sorry. Oh, but um, figured out how to transfer the YouTube channel to a different Google address. And come this weekend, I hope I can actually start to be able to sell stuff on YouTube. And so if you didn't want to, or if you're like, I'd really like to buy that pattern, and then you forget, like I forget all the time about stuff like that, it'll actually be available like on my page here. So I figure, why not try it? Why not give it a shot and see? How's the hair doing? The hair is a little longer. I don't have anything in it. I actually took a shower earlier, and I didn't put anything in it afterwards. And it's holding its form really, really nicely. You see how white? Do you see the white? I love the white. I do. I do love the white. And so that's all natural. But anyway, so I'm still loving my hair. I gotta tell you guys, I think this is the best haircut I've ever had. Nice and short. Gotta love it. Just gotta love it. I wish I'd had this in the summertime, but I think going forward, I'm gonna have some version of shorter hair. It's just so much easier. So much easier. Ladies, you understand what I'm saying. Uh, okay. If y'all have any questions, let me know. If you've gotten this far and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Uh, you get notified when I put an email out, or put an email out. You get notified when I put a video out, which is usually Thursdays, and now probably Saturdays. I'd like to make it like Saturday morning is like the Stitch With Me time, that when Stitch With Me comes out. But we'll see how that works out. We'll see how that goes. If not then Sunday morning at roughly 10. I had some issues with uploading this week because YouTube, I think, was surprised that I uploaded such a large video. I know. Okay, well, y'all take care. Have a great rest of your day. Happy stitching. Throw me some suggestions. Throw me some suggestions of what you see other people do. Like, hey, I really like to buy these patterns, and this is why I like to buy these patterns. Hey, I see your stuff, and I'm like, I really wish you'd do this instead. Or I wish you would add this. Or I wish you would show this. I'm constantly evolving, like any good business person should, in my opinion. So, all right, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh my gosh, there's my Diet Dr. Pepper. Shh, get out.